The retractable roof is closed and the fans are pumped for this year's BCS National Championship game. Hall is lined up to kick this one off, and you can feel the thunder in the crowd as they await the start of this game. The kick is away, and the national championship is underway.
And they can forget about returning this one.
So here comes the offense taking the field for the first time today.
And down he goes at the 35.
That's a that'll make it second and inches.
From their own 35-yard line. Second down. He lets it go.
Almost picked off.
It's third down, and they're about the length of the football away from the first down marker. He's at midfield. Gains his way to the 43-yard line.
It's a good job of converting on third down with the running game.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 43. And he's taken down around the 25-yard line. First and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line. Simpson gets a ball left side. They'll bring him down at the 15. First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 15. They'll run it. He takes it right side for a good gain.
That makes it second and 6.
From the 11-yard line, it's second down. The halfback picks up a yard.
Great play by the senior linebacker to step up in traffic and make that tackle.
This is the 8th play of this drive. Brought down at the 2.
Brad, I think offensive coordinators spend more time focusing on two areas for an offense: third down conversions and red zone offense. Right now, this offensive coordinator has to be really happy with the way this offense is executing in their third downs. That's the second time they've been able to get a first down in this drive on third down.
This is the 9th play of this drive. Touchdown, Florida State.
And he adds the extra point.
Cantrell ready to kick.
Sanders to return.
He just drills this one. So let's see what the offense can do as they come out onto the field. Tackle made at about the 43-yard line. Excellent play as the quarterback found his receiver for a big gain.
Well, give credit here to the receiver for finding that seam and coming up with a nice gain for the offense.
From their own 43-yard line, it's first down.
Tackle at the 45-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 2 yards. That brings up 2nd and 9.
Fires out to his receiver.
And he's all the way in for the touchdown.
I think he could capture their record for passing yards in a season.
It's been a terrific campaign for this young man from day one. Breaking that record would be quite an honor.
Will be tied with the extra point.
He makes the PAT.
Looks like they're ready for the kick.
Raymond to return.
He really got a hold of that kick. And it sails out of the end zone for a touchback.
You like that? You like that?
Brad, let's see if this offense can maintain the rhythm that they established on that last drive. Not just putting points on the board, but driving the length of the field to be able to eventually put points up. I think that's going to be important for them to try to keep that confidence going here on this drive.
That brings up 2nd and 9.
Second down and 9 to go.
Ball on the 26-yard line. And they make the stop
around the 34-yard line.
That'll make it 3rd and 1.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 1.
Let's go, D.
Gets it out quick, and it's going the other way. And he's tackled at the 27.
Five guys will be out in the pattern as they're in the shotgun. He makes the catch and has a first down. He's tackled at about the 5-yard line.
That makes it 1st and goal.
It's first down, and they'll be looking for 6 points here. They come out in an empty backfield. He's taken down around the 2-yard line.
That brings up 2nd and goal.
Touchdown, Texas!
He splits the uprights with the extra point. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff.
Raymond sets a return.
Sends it sailing downfield. And they can forget about returning this one.
Here's a step in the maturation of a young quarterback. How does he respond to throwing an interception on that last drive?
So much in football is about how you respond to adversity. Moving forward after a turnover is a perfect example.
Goes over the middle, intercepted. And down he goes at about the 31. We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line. They'll spread the field with 5 wide. He's at the 20, and a quick throw. And he's taken down at the 16-yard line. First and 10. Ball on the 16-yard line. Texas up 7 points. Throws complete, touchdown.
Tremendous example of the type of chemistry that these two players enjoy. When a quarterback and a receiver are on the same page, good things tend to happen.
And he converts the extra point. Hall has the ball all teed up, and he's ready to kick this one off.
Nice kick, plenty of distance. And it sails out of the end zone for a touchback.
The offense will take the field, hoping for a better result than their last drive.
The game is in danger of getting out of hand early. It's very, very important that they not only hang on to the football this drive, but they also need to get a score on the board as well.
Nice run up the middle.
That's a good throw on that. That makes it 2nd and 6.
Second down and 6. Ball on the 29-yard line. And he's hit before he can go anywhere. From their own 49-yard line. First down. The quarterback in the gun. Empty backfield. 5 wide receivers in the formation. Throws complete. He's got room to work. They'll bring him down around the 35-yard line.
16 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 35. He's going right. Nice grab on the play. Touchdown, Seminoles. And for Walter, his receiving yardage totals all season have been off the charts.
Over the course of an entire year, you're going to take some shots when you catch as many passes as he does. But he's always been able to bounce back for more yards.
And he tacks on the extra point. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. He's to the 10. And down he goes at the 16.
They got into the end zone last time. Let's see if they can match that on this possession.
I love to watch a quarterback when he can really get into sync with his wide receivers. These guys have worked all week on their preparation to attack this defense, and right now it's really paying off.
Quick throw, almost intercepted.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 16. Texas is up 7. Gets out to around the 28. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line. That's a great tackle at the 36-yard line.
That makes it 2nd and 2.
We're through one here in the national championship with our score 21-14 Texas. Welcome back here. We resume action now here in the second quarter.
Check 13. Check 13. Green 9. Green 9.
And he almost has the INT.
Number 7 was the intended receiver on the play. Third down.
So it's third down, and they've got about 2 yards to go. Fires it out. Brought down at about the 47-yard line.
First down.
From their own 47-yard line. First down. Texas is up a score. Straight ahead on the give, and there's nowhere to run.
That's a loss of 1 yard on the play. That'll bring up second and 11.
We've got a second and 11. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Red 2. Kill.
Tackle made at the 37.
That makes it first and 10.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 37. Gets out to around the 25. And this is the 9th play of the current drive. Quick out to his receiver. Big play there, and now they're looking at first and goal.
That makes it first and goal.
Hoping to double their lead here as they close in on the goal line. Tackle just outside the goal line.
That brings up second and goal.
Here's the 11th play of the drive.
Kill. Hello, 3.
Texas is up by a touchdown. Touchdown, Longhorns. The Longhorns taking their first time out of the half. And he hits the PAT. Hall is lined up to kick this one off. He just drills this one. And they can forget about returning this one. It was a pretty one-sided first quarter, but I wouldn't be surprised if things changed in a big way before halftime. Here comes the pressure. Runs with it, and he's got room. He's knocked out of bounds around the 33-yard line. It's second down, and they're about 2 yards away from the sticks. Gets out to around the 48.
First down.
First and 10. Ball on the 48. They come out in a 5-wide set. Gets it out to the wide out, and he's got the first. And they make the stop at the 26.
That makes it first and 10.
From the 26-yard line, it's first down.
Let's go.
This one's going deep to the end zone. Swatted away.
Keep going after the end zone. They can't count on the safety making that play every time.
That makes it second and 10.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 26. And he makes it out to about the 24-yard line. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry.
That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
And he's tackled around the 13-yard line.
First down.
We've got a first and 10. Ball on the 13-yard line. He gets to about the 5.
Gain of 8 yards. That makes it second and 2.
And this is the 8th play of the drive. And he's level at the 3.
Gain of 2 yards. That makes it first and goal.
First and goal, and they need a touchdown here to get back in this game. They're looking to defend that goal line with 5 defensive linemen. He's tackled at the 1. A 2-yard run by the halfback.
This is the 10th play of this drive. He's taken down at the 1-yard line. Picked up a yard of anything on that run.
That makes us 3rd and goal.
This is where the defense makes a name for themselves. It's 3rd down and goal from the 1.
The defense has 5 men up front looking for a big goal line stop here. Takes it left side, and he's brought down to the backfield.
That's a loss of 3 yards on that play. That brings us 4th and goal.
The Longhorns are going to call their second timeout. This is it. They need 3 yards for the touchdown here on 4th down. They'll stack the line of scrimmage, trying to keep them out of that end zone. Flags are all over the place, and they'll blow it dead.
Once you're set, you've got to stay that way. The slightest flinch is going to be enough to draw the flag.
It's up, and it's good. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Sends it sailing downfield. He's to the 10. And he's taken down at the 20-yard line.
You think about the challenges these two teams are facing. On one side, you've got to find a way to keep building on your lead, and on the other side, you've got to find a way to get back in it. Defensive coordinator anticipating this 5-wide set, and he comes in with his dime package. And down he goes around the 29-yard line.
That brings us 2nd and 1.
Short yardage situation here. It's 2nd down and 1. 5 guys will be out in the pattern as they're in the shotgun. Pass incomplete, trying to get it to his receiver.
Number 1, the intended receiver on the play. That'll make it 3rd and 1.
It's 3rd down, and this offense is about 3 feet away from that 1st down marker.
Green 9.
Gets out to about the 31. He's going to go for the home run. Finds the junior. Touchdown, Texas. That makes it 3 touchdown passes this half.
The quarterback is just having a great game so far. He's had absolutely no problem finding the end zone.
He splits the uprights with the extra point.
for the kick. He really got a hold of that kick. He's to the 10. He's to the 20. At the 30. And they finally bring him down at the 48. Things are on the verge of getting out of hand before we even hit the half. These next few drives are going to go a long way in determining what kind of game this will end up being. He sails it long. Missed it.
That is a great play here by the corner to be able to knock that football away. In many cases, you'll see a corner actually try to knock the football away, and he'll interfere with the wide receiver. This time he keeps his body and arms away from the receiver and still knocks it away. That's a big-time play.
From the 48-yard line. Second down. Throws right, intercepted.
Brad, I'm going to put that one on the quarterback. I think he's forcing the issue out there. I understand you're down a couple scores and you're trying to get back into the game, but you can't get it all back at once. You've got to be patient, take your time, and methodically work yourselves back as a team back into this game.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on their own 45. They spread the field in the gun with 5 wide receivers. Hit as he threw, and he completes it. Knocked out of bounds at the 32-yard line.
This isn't even the best example, but I'm going to tell you something. This young man is really getting better at running his routes, which is a truly underrated quality these days.
From the 32-yard line, first down. They'll line up with 5 wide receivers. Gets it out to his receiver, and he can't hang on.
That makes it second and 10.
It's second and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line. They'll bring him down at the 14-yard line. He's just tied the school record for all-time receptions.
I bet they're going to miss him as a target when he moves on. You get used to having such a reliable receiver on your side.
Quick strike, and it's caught for the touchdown. He makes the PAT. Hall ready to kick. And he got all of this one. Great kick. He's to the 10. Tackle at the 25-yard line.
The quarterback comes back on the field, and I'm sure he's hoping to make up for that interception on the last drive.
The first rule on offense is to take care of the football. These guys need to remember that on this drive.
Rolls to the right. He lets it fly. Incomplete. It's knocked down by the defense.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line. Gets rid of it quickly, and that was almost picked. And we finally come to the end of the first half, and this one's not even. Really a lopsided ball game as we're just about set to start the second half. Excellent kick. He's to the 10. He got hit hard. So we're just about ready to return to action. Texas looking to build on this commanding lead here. Gives it to the back. And he's taken down around the 20-yard line. Loss of 1 there for the halfback.
That'll bring up 2nd and 11.
From their own 20-yard line. 2nd down. Under heavy pressure. Now he's scrambling. Ball is loose. Fumble. It's recovered. Brought down at the 36. Not a whole lot's been working for them so far. They should just come out and play loose and easy because they've got nothing to lose. Slings it. Open man, and it's his wide receiver. And he adds the extra point. Florida State to kick.
Sanders back to return.
He just drills this one. Well,
I'm sure the offense will be looking to avoid the turnover that ended their last drive.
I look for the offense to come out with the same game plan as before. You don't make changes after one play.
It's to about the 27-yard line. The running back gets 2 on the carry.
And he's brought down there by the senior at linebacker. That won't be the last time today we'll be talking about this young man.
It's second down, 8 to go. Ball on the 27-yard line. Throws it into coverage, and it's intercepted.
There you go. If you're going to come back in this game, it's going to start with one play. And maybe that pick is what turns things around for you.
Makes the grab, and he's got the first.
Tackle right around the 16-yard line.
When you can move the ball downfield in big chunks like that, you've got the defense right where you want them.
From the 16-yard line. First down.
He's on the run. He got rid of it.
The pass is incomplete. That was his intended receiver. That makes it second and 10.
Second down, 10 to go. Ball on the 16. Screen pass, and he can't hold on. It's third and 10. Ball on the 16-yard line.
Brad, I just think this quarterback's got to do a much better job of being able to read that defense and make quicker decisions. And especially when the defense starts to get pressure, you've got to either get rid of that football or check it down or take off and run with it.
Kicks away.
And it is good. Florida State lines up for the kickoff. Nice kick, plenty of distance. He's to the 10. He's taken down at the 12.
When the ball is boomed that deep into the end zone, it gives the coverage team time to get down the field. You've been better off taking the touchback.
And the offense will take the field, and they're certainly hoping to do better than they did in their last drive, which ended with a turnover.
This quarterback can make good passes. He just needs to focus on not forcing the ball to his receivers.
Nice run there.
That's good for a gain of 5 yards. That brings him second and 5.
From their own 17-yard line, it's second down. Tackle made
At about the 33-yard line.
First and 10. Ball on their own 33. Throws quickly, and it's almost intercepted.
Number 1 is the intended receiver on the play. That makes it second and 10.
Shift, shift.
Throws a bullet over the middle. They bring him down in the backfield. Taken back a yard.
Pretty good stand there. They weren't fooled at all by the offensive play call.
From their own 32-yard line. It's third down. They come out in a 5-wide set. Going deep. No, incomplete.
Well, you want to do everything you can to keep the ball out of the hands of these receivers, so that was a really good effort.
Raymond is back to receive. It's away. Short punt. Raymond fields it at the 39. He's tackled at the 48-yard line. There's got to be some sense of urgency to this offense right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game. They'll spread the field with 5 wide. Looks to his receiver, first down. And down he goes at the 29.
That makes it first and 10.
First and 10. Ball on the 29.
Kill, kill.
Rolling out to the right side. And he just gets rid of it. Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 29-yard line. Quick strike to the receiver. Touchdown, and it ain't over yet. And for Rivera, that's his third touchdown pass of the game.
He's been letting it fly today, and his receivers are making plays. That is a great touchdown.
I'm kind of surprised. These guys are still losing after the type of game that this quarterback's having. And he hits the PAT. Florida State ready to kick this one off.
Sanders to return.
He kicks it off, and he got all of that one.
The offense takes the field again. They were forced to punt their last time out. Texas up by 8. He makes it to the 25-yard line.
Really nice play by the defensive lineman. I like this guy's size and instincts.
Second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 25. And he's tackled at the 47-yard line. First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 47-yard line. Quick throw out to the receiver. And they make the stop at the 43-yard line. From the 43-yard line, it's first down. They'll line up with 5 wide receivers. They hand it off, and he makes it out to about the 41-yard line.
That makes it second and 8.
Texas is up by 8. They'll get him for a loss. Third down now, and they need to get it down to the 33. He goes downtown, and it's intercepted by the senior cornerback. First down. Got to be careful down here, deep in your own territory. The quarterback in the gun with 5 receivers.
Down! Texas! Check, check! Right line, right line! Safety creep! Hey! Bruin!
Pass incomplete, trying to get it to his receiver.
Sanders breaks it up. That makes it second and 10.
Second down. They've got their backs against the wall. They come out in an empty backfield.
Switch, switch, switch! Hey! Look and kill!
He has some room. Across midfield. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Florida State. They need to tie it up here, and that's exactly why they're going for 2. They'll stack the line of scrimmage, trying to keep them out of that end zone. They don't get it.
The smart quarterbacks and offensive linemen have a really unique relationship. A quarterback should take care of his offensive lineman. But after that play and that hit, you really got to be wondering what kind of relationship this quarterback and his offensive lineman have after that.
Florida State to kick this one off. Excellent kick. Now here comes the offense, and you've got to wonder if that last interception's weighing on the quarterback's mind at all.
The first rule on offense is to take care of the football. These guys need to remember that on this drive.
Looking for his man, incomplete.
I like the scheme the defensive coordinator came up with here. They were all over the place on that play and left the quarterback nowhere to throw it.
From their own 25-yard line. It's second down. 5 guys will be out in the pattern as they're in the shotgun. Quick throw, almost intercepted. It's third down and 10. Ball on their own 25. Texas holds just a 2-point lead. He's taken down at about the 43-yard line.
That makes it first and 10.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43-yard line. 5 wide. Fires quick, tipped.
I love to see a confident quarterback, but you don't want to just go back there and put blind faith into your throws. You need a little bit more time to evaluate the coverage before you release the football.
From their own 43-yard line. Second down.
Hey, kill! Hey, kill! Easy! Flare!
Under heavy pressure. Runs with it, and he's got room. And they push him out at the 46-yard line. He made a real nice play on that one.
I'll tell you what, in today's game, you have to have the ability to run the football. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He made a great play and really gave his team a boost.
Kill!
From the 46-yard line. First down. He's at the 30. They'll bring him down around the 15-yard line. Texas is up 2. Brought down after a nice run up the middle.
That'll bring up second and 3.
Great display of offense by both teams so far. As we head to the 4th. The Longhorns in front by 2. Into the 4th quarter now, and we're back to the action.
Check 99! Kill!
caught, and he's hit immediately. So it's third down, and they've got about 2 yards to go.
Kill, kill. Number 3. Check 3. Easy, easy.
You've got to wonder here early in the fourth quarter if that stop and a play like that might be the momentum swing this team needs to win it.
And it's the offense that takes the field on fourth down. Quick pass. Touchdown, Longhorns. Big extra point here. It'll put him up by 2 scores. He splits the uprights with the extra point. They line up to kick this one away. Sends it sailing downfield. And they can forget about returning this one.
It's going to be interesting to see how the action shakes out in this series.
Nice run, and he's brought down.
Gain of 7 on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Second down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down. Gets it out quickly. To say he's been consistent this season would be an understatement. With 1,500 yards and catches, he's been downright unstoppable.
And this speaks volumes about the connection he has with this quarterback. I'm sure he'd tell you he wouldn't be where he is without this guy getting him the ball.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 44. They go with the run, and he's tackled in the backfield for a loss.
Those linebackers do a great job of stopping the run, but they need to be careful of the play-action pass. You can easily get fooled and give up some big yards through the air.
From the 46-yard line. Second down.
Brad, I just think this quarterback's got to do a much better job of being able to read that defense and make quicker decisions. And especially when the defense starts to get pressure, you've got to either get rid of that football or check it down or take off and run with it.
Third down now, and they need to get it down to the 34. Fires quickly, and he's got his man. And he's taken down at the 33-yard line.
I'm sure the defense thought he came up short. You know, sometimes the officials' judgments can have a big impact on a game.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line. Brought down right around the 30.
That's good for a gain of 3 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
From the 30-yard line, it's 2nd down. They'll spread the field here. Let's see what the defense does with a 5-wide outlook. And he is drilled at the 15-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 15 yards. 1st down.
And this is the 8th play of the drive. Tackle made at about the 5-yard line.
Gain of 10 on the play. That makes it 1st and goal.
We're at play number 9 of this current drive. Runs it and tackle in the backfield.
That brings up 2nd and goal.
We've got 2nd and goal. Ball on the 7. Tackle right around the 4-yard line.
Called a gain of 3 yards. That makes it 3rd and goal.
This is the 11th play of this drive. Touchdown, Seminoles. And he converts the extra point.
Is good.
Cantrell.
Has the ball set, and he looks ready to kick this one deep.
Such a return.
He sends this one deep. He's to the 10. And he's tackled at the 29. So we're early in the 4th quarter. Still a lot of football left, but in a game this tight, every possession is going to make a difference.
Just under 3 to go in regulation.
And he's tackled at the 31.
Called a gain of 2 yards. That brings up 2nd and 9.
It's 2nd and 9. Ball on the 31. It's the tailback. And he carries the ball for a nice gain.
That's a gain of 7 on the play. 3rd down.
It's third down, and they're about 2 yards shy of the sticks.
Switch. Green 9.
Just a tremendous job by that defense, and their coordinator did a super job there to keep it this close in this ball game, and now the offense has got a chance to win it.
So it's fourth down, and the offense is still on the field.
Check 9. Check 9.
Well, you can see how that has fired up this offense. Their defense comes up with a stop they had to have, and now it's in the hands of the offense. Well, this sets up the drama here in the fourth quarter. They've got the opportunity they've been looking for, an opportunity to take the lead and the win.
Just under 2 minutes in the game. Gets it out to his receiver in a hurry. He's tackled at the 36-yard line.
That makes it 2nd and 8.
From the 36-yard line. Second down. They spread the field in the gun with 5 wide receivers. Throws a bullet over the middle, and down he goes at the 32.
That'll bring up 3rd and 4.
So it's third down now, and they're going to need about 4.
Kill.
Nice run there. And for Simpson, he's had a good performance, getting to 100 yards with that last carry.
They say that the truly great players step up on the biggest stage, and they don't get any bigger than this.
From the 26-yard line, it's first down. Give to the tailback, and he's met in the backfield. The Longhorns taking their first time out of the half.
I think anytime you lose yardage, it's frustrating as a ball carrier. It's very frustrating as a play caller. Makes you a little bit more hesitant maybe to go back to a certain play. The biggest thing you want to do as an offensive coordinator is get the offense over to the sideline after the series, make sure everybody's on the same page, and then show the confidence that you still have in them despite this play, that you're going to go right back to the running back and trust that offensive line.
Simpson on the give. Makes it to the 11.
He gets another set of downs and, more importantly, opens up a whole host of play calling possibilities for the coaching staff.
From the 11-yard line, first down. And they got him for a loss.
That play was over before it got started. That was just a case of the offensive line getting beat at the snap of the ball.
Texas will take their second time out of the half. From the 12-yard line, it's second down. And they make the stop at about the 13. The Seminoles will use their first time out of the half.
And this play is number 8 on the drive. And they're going to take a timeout here and let him think about it. He gets it up.